Hello and welcome back to the tutorial, the course of DaVinci. Today we're gonna go to the cut page. We're gonna see the cut page. Right, I already mentioned before that the functions you can do with this page are pretty much the same than in this page, the edit page we've already did. It's just what changes really is the interface. As I said before, also, it's not only the interface. We would use one or the other depending on what would we like to do. For example, the thing you need to know is that the cut page, okay, apart from the difference of the interface, allows you somehow to just do rough editings. Okay, so just do things quicker, faster. Okay, in that case the interface is friendlier in terms of working faster. However, in the edit page I can go deeper. The interface works different. Having said that though, all these things we saw in the inspector, cropping, composite, speed change, you can also do in the cut page. You're gonna be cutting your clips. You can put them one above the other, you can put them the way you like it. Okay, you can cut them together with the same elements as you could do in the edit. Okay, it's just different interface. All right, so first thing, as we can see here, we have only one viewer. Okay, only one viewer. This viewer represents whatever is selected. So if I have something selected in my timeline, it's gonna be reproduced in this viewer. If I select something of my media pool, we can see it here, and this one is always on. Okay, sorry, this comes after. I'm gonna explain this sync bin, which is pretty cool. Okay, so first thing first, we see that if I select, for example, I go to eyes, I select this. Here I see the clip, and not only the clip, but the representation here of the time of the clip, which I can just hold and just move it. This one too. This media off is that some maybe didn't import it well, this clip. Some element is offline, but it's alright. Just an example. Okay, so here we can see also, okay, first we're gonna start with this viewer, and we can just loop. So when it goes at the end, we press space, it goes back to the start, pressing our space bar. All right, so another thing is this. Okay, you can go to first frame. Remember, we can do this with our arrows, the arrows of our keyboard, up and down, and then if we go left or right, we go frame by frame. This is to watch it a bit like a wheel. Okay, so you just press, hold it, and you can just moving the mouse. Okay, it's just another way of doing it. First thing also that we notice, apart from the viewer, that this interface only have one viewer. The other thing that we notice is that it has two timelines in a way. It's the same timeline though, obviously, but it's represented in two different ways, which are together, obviously. The things you modify in one place is gonna modify in the other. First thing, we have at the center of our screen this line here, which the TC, as we can see our TC here, the numbers, we can see also straight away this, the key point, okay, our point, okay, and you can just hold left click and move it. And we can also see these boxes, these sort of rectangles, blue rectangles, but also these gray ones. Okay, blue rectangles are our clips, and the gray ones are just places where we don't have any image, we have a big gap, and obviously it's going to be a black screen. So it's represented by a clip, though. It represented in a way is a clip. It's just a space, but there's nothing in that space of time, but it's represented by this gray sort of clip. So we have here our clips, and if we hover a bit, just straight away, you can see that there's these options that we already saw a bit in the edit page. Remember? This one and this one. Same here, guys. Same. Okay, so like this I can cut a bit this clip, you know, just make it shorter, make it longer. And also here, with my black screen. And if I wanna delete it again, you just press the delete button and that's it. It's deleted, this gap. Okay. Also here we see in a different sort of color this one that is with here we can see noise gradient effect. As I said before, they are connected. Okay, they're just two ways of representing the same thing, but if you apply things with this one selected, as you can see, it also select me this one here, and if I select this, changes to this one. So they are obviously connected. Two ways of seeing at your timeline. Now, why would I want two ways of looking at my timeline? In order to be more effective working. This is, remember, to make a rough editing. You would use it if you have quite a lot of footage and you just want to make the skeleton of your project. So, rough editing. Then you're gonna get into more detail. But first thing that we don't have, and that's a big difference between this page and the edit. There's no zoom. There's no zoom at all. And if now, for example, I delete, let's say, I delete all these images, so I select them all, you can do this, just, you know, hold your left click and create a square. And now I delete them all. The representation changed a bit. Okay, it got bigger. If I had only, let's say, I had only 3 frames. So 3 clips. So let's delete all of this. You see that change already? Okay, adapts. Okay, that's why we don't need zoom. And this also is an advantage because we lost a lot of time here. Remember? Doing our zoom. When we wanna just cut, just do a rough editing, cut, pure cut, no get into a lot of details. Okay, select, cut, you know, and that's it. Cut page, use the cut page. Okay, because here also, to travel through this timeline is much easier. I just do like this, okay, and I see it everything. And there's also in the viewer this tool here, okay, fast review, which you can even look at it faster, okay. And also we can use the hotkeys I mentioned at the end of the edit page. So now, okay, we understood that this has one viewer and 2 different representations of the same timeline, and that these are connected. Wherever I am is always gonna be connected because when I select this clip, this comes. Okay,